Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of DOScider, where we rank DOS games every Monday, except for the Mondays where I'm going to be gone, because I'm going to be gone for 2 weeks right away. At the end of this week, in fact. Heading out on a little vacation. But it's lovely to have you all here. And let's start off right away. Jumping in. God, it's episode 71. You just put this together. Is it a play on DOScider? No. Good to see you, Tumnal. How you doing? We are not playing System Shock. We just had our last big special episode on System Shock. But we have all of our list right here, and you can check it out on DOScider.neocities.org. So you can always see all of that there. You can also check out all of it on YouTube. And if you're a sub or a patron, there is a special channel in the Discord just for you, where you can request one game a month, and I'll put it up on the list and we'll rank it. I have a list full of sub stuff this week, because I only have this week to do them. Like I said, I'm going to be gone for next week. Alright. Y'all. Oh, you. Everybody's being goofy. Let's go over our top 10 so far. We've ranked now 263? 263? I thought we were at 270. Guess not. We have Day the Tentacle at number 1. Doom at number 2. Heroes of Might and Magic 2 at number 3. And I will not apologize from our special on episode 69. We have XCOM UFO Defense on 4, NetHack on 5, MechWarrior 2 Mercenaries on 6, Maniac Mansion at 7, System Shock at number 8. God, System Shock was cool on the last episode. We're doing a playthrough of all of one of the campaigns at least. God, there's actually a lot of ways you can split the campaigns and stuff too. There's like tons of optional missions. But we're doing one playthrough of Might and Magic 2 right now. I'm going to try and finish it before I go on vacation. But I think I might have to do System Shock sometime after that. Then we've got Wing Commander and Star Wars Dark Forces at number 10. And I almost want to still put Dark Forces higher. There's so many good games. Look at these. Things that aren't included in the top 10. Warcraft 2. Rogue. And then our bottom 10. We've had a couple of new entries in those top 10 really recently. 69 and 70. Bottom 10, not so much. Sitting there with Scuddy Lost in Space. International Ninja Rabbit's no longer a bottom 10 game. We have Scuddy Lost in Space, The Castle of Dr. Malvado, Terror in Christmas Town, Industrial Killers, Snapper Ozzy, The Fortress of Dr. Ariaki, The Flintstones, The Jetsons, First Person Pinball, and All Dogs Go to Heaven. Is Hexen making the list? I mean, all games will make the list. It's easy for them to make the list eventually. I've calculated it out, in fact, and I'm going to be going through and ranking all of the DOS games, which is, you know, a very simple, normal thing to do. And at the rate that I'm going, it's going to take me about 18 more years. So, you know, we've been making a really good pace. We did like almost 300 games in a year, and in another 20 years, I'll be done. But Hexen will eventually get ranked, I'm sure. Currently, it has not been. You can always check out the list there. There is a DOScider page, or a DOScider page on NeoCities for it. But there's a few games that have not been played yet, including a ton of classics. Until they start making more DOS games. So, I will say, I do have one that's a very, very late stage entry as a DOS game. Like, most DOS games are, like, latest is, like, 97 kind of thing. maybe 98, there's a couple of DOS games that came out. Like Tomb Raider Gold came out on DOS for some reason in 98. But in general, I'm actually going to kind of put a hard line on 2000 and later is just no. Like if it's from the year 2000, I'm chopping it off because those ones are all done as like retro things for the most part, if that makes sense. Like they were done as like people are still making NES games as like little fascination projects. That's not really in the spirit of what we're doing here. If that makes sense. I got 8,300 more games to rank. I think that we need to draw I need to draw some lines. I gotta make sure that it takes me 18 years, not 19. Right? Simple. In any case, that's our start today. And I have a bunch of games from subs. And we're gonna start out with one from Ghidorah, who's here right now. You have a few that you've remembered well that you're waiting to see how they hold up. Descent, for instance, was still sweet. Yeah, Descent was really good. I really like Descent. Yeah, Descent held up really well. Yeah, Descent was fantastic. But we're going to start out with a little bit of, like I said, Ghidorah's request in Dungeon Master. Which Ghidorah mentioned had a bunch of UI refinements for the time, because it's a 1989 game. And it apparently really inspired a lot of people at Origin. So like, Origin being the makers of Ultima. I read a little bit up on this one. Because I'd heard of it, but I had never really seen any of it. And it was very inspired by Ultima and Wizardry. And then when it came out, Origin was like, oh my god, these are things you can do? And they were like super, super excited about it. And put a lot of those things into the Ultima clients later. And we'll kind of see what some of those are. Got some pretty good music to start. First of all, oh, why did... That's weird. It should just go to the game. There we go. That's a pretty sick transition. For 1989, that's actually a pretty sick transition. I'm gonna say it right away. That's kind of rad as hell. Okay. One thing I probably should make sure I have open with any of these kinds of games is the manual. And okay. So I think that we actually go and choose characters in the halls here in a minute. Just interesting. Okay, there we go. Hall of Champions. This is a neat character creator. Huh. Zed Duke of Banville. So reincarnate, I'm sure being reroll. Yeah, okay. Okay, and you can just type. Nice. Sultan reincarnated. So yeah, if you want to customize them, you can do that. Elia Lion of Yaytopia. Sure. So one of the things that I was looking at that seemed really interesting is that you actually get real-time combat in this. It's obviously a pretty big thing. Syra, Child of Nature. How about Linflas? Oh boy, I need to actually check this again. Yeah, so each champion has an action button which shows a picture of the action object the champion is holding in their action hand. These things here. You press the button to make the champion do something, such as fight, with their action object. Note that not all objects are action objects. The action button will be blank. The champion is holding an object that is not an action object. Sure. Oh, and this is actually spell casting. Huh. These symbols represent the basic magic syllables of a spell. So this is very much like Summoner. Yeah, this game is kind of stupidly influential, going by what like Wikipedia and some like interviews from Origin and stuff had to say. Yeah, one of the other things I was going to mention is that apparently this is supposedly the first game with an actual paper doll interface, i.e., this, like showing head, chest, legs, like the standard of all RPGs pretty much ever since then, right? Which is kind of rad. That's pretty neat. Huh. That's really cool. It may have been what made you request it. Yeah, I figured. There's not a lot. This is one of those RPG games where at the time, like, there's tons of things like Wizardry, we talked about before, has 170 page, something like that. It's almost 200 pages worth of actual manual for it. This one decidedly less. When you look, it has, okay, a bunch of that, and then just starting your adventure, choosing champions, operating game, controlling, casting spells, inventory, and then game hints. Like, you have, what, 10 pages? Like, there's not a lot. Pretty good crow, though. So one of the things that's important is spells eventually. So we'll need this later. So I'm going to keep that open. Yeah, there's a good amount of fiction in the manual. Uh-oh. Now it doesn't want to capture again. Hey, be nice. Let's see if I can do this then. All right, that'll work. Sure, let's get Linflas. Oh, you can walk into the wall, of course. Oh, wow. Okay, dang, that's pretty cool for the time. For 89 as the way to switch around your group. Hot dang. Keep you in the back. Interesting that our archer has so much health. Let's go like that. Keep Alaya more in the background. Yeah, we have formation positioning, and you do it with a mouse, which is weird. Okay, Hall of Champions. My understanding that there was also an auto map for this. But maybe I'm wrong? Okay, when you've selected at least one champion, change from arrow to a hand. Leader can pick things up. Leader's name is always shown in a different color on the top of the screen. Okay, so we can just pick the leader that way. Gotcha. And that's who's currently doing, like, picking up, throwing, any of that kind of direct operation. Each champion has 2 hands. Yes, yes, yes. We got the casting stuff. Got our inventory. Shows us our food and water. Touching the mouth with an empty hand shows food and water levels to the champion. And also reveals the champion is poisoned. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Thought there was... Okay. Right, of course. I do love in these old games where they just let you walk into walls like that. And take damage for it. Listen. I promise I can do this. Leaving the Hall of Champions. Not the easiest task. There we go. Also, man, I wish that we'd seen this guy first. Who are you? Dang. Apple. Hell yeah, get that bread. Get a torch for Alaya. Water. Okay. Good early stuff to get, it seems. So, using that, oh, okay. So this is, the mouth is to eat, and then the eye, if we click the eye, then you can then look at a thing. Invoke full for a magic torch. Now full, I'd have to think, is one of our magic symbols. Yes. Okay. So that means that we've just learned our first spell. And it's that. There we go. So if we went like... That's full. Huh. Mumble's a meaningless spell. So we can shove an apple into our eye, apparently. Apple. Consumable. Water. Full. Bread. Alright, now I know what it is. Perfect. Altar of Rebirth. Huh. Okay. New lives for old bones. Interesting. And we have another symbol there. Is that one of our spells? It doesn't look like it. That doesn't. Oh, no. That is Vi. It's an elemental influence one. Huh. What does that mean? Who knows? We'll find out soon, I'm sure. Okay, I wasn't sure. I was like, man, that is a very corn-looking dagger. It's because it's corn. was the torch. Okay. Oh. Let's go down. Ooh, I would like a club. Here. Hold it in left hand. Oh no, not throw. Or do throw. That worked perfectly. So, this is an actual real-time combat system. That's neat. We just fucking nailed that. Huh. Ah! Panicked, nailed them in the head and win. Hell yeah. Alright, now we're RPGing. It's fucking perfect way to get our first thing. Small details can hide great rewards. Dun dun dun. Yeah. Aha! A falchion. Just even, like, clicking around the interface is really nice. Again, for 89... God damn. I am glad they did away with that. And it's very, very funny until it's also really frustrating with old RPGs. Having walking into walls just constantly, like, hurting you is really dumb. Really fun, but also really dumb.
Hello?
Okay. Why did we have... What went down? Our stamina? Let's see here. Okay, so 57 stamina.
Hello?
No, it's still fine. Weird. Where'd your stamina go down?
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Don't. Some pretty good effects. Alright, we do not have a key for that. So let's go take a look. What about this side? This game definitely feels a lot later than 89. Because I played a lot of these kinds of RPGs back in the day. And this is like a 1993 game, would have been my guess. Without looking. It's like, oh yeah, like small time kind of group, like 92 or something. Definitely a couple years early. Damn, another key. Okay. I see. Definitely looks like there's another monster back there. It's a little hard to tell depth, so walking into walls really sucks. Uh-oh. Did you hear that step? That was another thing that I saw, supposedly. Is that there are steps... Oh, what's that? Like, there's sounds for enemies? Because it's in real time, so they move around. That's, like, again, kind of wild. Huh. Okay. It's in this room specifically that I'm hearing it. On the wall? noticing a secret. Just the floor tiles. Alright. Oh. Ah, there's a lever here. Okay. I was wondering if maybe it had to do with us, like, we had to leave the other door locked to get this one open. Uh-huh. I'm gonna save again real quick. Ooh. Do not have boots. Oh, no, I do have boots. Who does not have boots? That looked like it was almost grayed out. Stop walking across this dungeon fucking barefoot, dude. Nobody wants to see your feet. It's Twitch, I know, but still. Now, where do we use a gold key? Because there's a lot of locked doors that we saw. Let's try this one first, although it scares me a little bit. No. That it looks like there's maybe a monster behind the door. I don't like having to unlock and then deal with it. Oh, that's another thing I saw. Did you notice how the light just went down? There is supposedly very rudimentary dynamic lighting in this. That's cool. Huh. Okay, also not here. How many floppies was this on? Apparently it was, they tried really hard because it was originally an Amiga game. It was for the Amiga ST, and it became the best-selling Amiga ST game of all time. They tried to keep it down to 512 kilobytes for RAM, and so I don't know how many floppies, but I do know that they tried to keep it down to 512 kilobytes for RAM, and they just couldn't do it. So it actually required you to have, like, the full 1 megabyte, which was huge at the time. And almost made them some problems, but everybody's like, yeah, it's, you know, super advanced, and you'll love to have it because it's worth it, kind of thing. I feel like I shouldn't have 2 torches out. Although, wow, it's okay. Yeah, it's so much darker with that. Huh. Okay, so let me just see here. Club is... No information about its attack or anything. There's a lot of games that did that. This one doesn't actually have any of the stats of the items in the manual either, which is kind of obnoxious. Because that's what I was hoping for, right? It's just like, okay, well, is the dagger better than the club? Who fucking knows? No idea. You know, let's try and throw the dagger. Let's try that. Put it to Elia. Give Linflas some arrows. And an elven doublet. Huh. Yeah, no information about that at all. Let's see. Huh. I'm wondering if maybe we need to later on find an actual identification spell. That's my guess. Yeah, because there's nothing about, like, actual item stuff there. It's giving me very Shadowgate vibes, the dying light. Which, they had to have made a port of Shadowgate, right? Oh no. Oh god. Where? Here's something moving again. Not this one. So I have to imagine it's here. That sure looks like eyes. Shit, I can't see anything. No, it's gold or something. Okay. Falchion. Had to think that's better than club. Or leather boots. Is that better? I don't know. Apprentice Fighter Novice Wizard. Because I think everybody can learn magic. Wait, they don't have it. Huh? Hold up. Oh, because I guess we didn't pick anything because we resurrect, right? Because we reincarnated that. Interesting. So everybody's a bit of a fighter and a bit of a priest or wizard. Huh. Let's sleep. Wake up. Iron key. Key trousers. Sure. Finding a lot of dungeon pants. This thing is very nice for, like, just navigating around, honestly. It's pretty solid for that. Need ammo. How about... Nope, nope, not that. We need to... Okay, swing. We'll have to go to that afterwards. Ooh, no. Can't reach. There we go. Whew. Right, because they were in the back. So what are we looking at here? Giant fungus monster? Screamer slice. Apparently a screamer. Mmm. Delicious in dungeon. Do I have a key? I don't have another key. How do I... Is this quiver? That must be quiver. Right? Yes, because there is actually... Hold up. There was something that showed that in here. There were some symbols for those things. That's the quiver. Okay. And that's also for thrown weapons. So, what if... Since Elia is also not on the front line, can we do thrown daggers? We can. Neat. All right, so now we've got the ability to throw and swing. Maybe. Maybe? In fairness, usually immediately discard your pants when you go to a dungeon. That's not a bad idea. Sometimes you just gotta chuck them pants. I got it. Okay, so if you go through there. Because this is... Yeah. And if we do that, then it'll open the hole. Neat. What are we missing? Found the screamer. And that's another keyhole. Having real-time combat is real strange. Did we take damage from walking into a door? Oh, yeah. Yeah. A lot of... So... Almost all the early dungeon crawlers that I know of did that in Irion. Like, look. The two frontline characters will take the damage. So we have green and red on our front line. So if I press forward against the wall, they hit. If we turn to the side, we have green and blue on the left side. Green and blue take damage. You can, in fact, walk into walls. We can back up into them, too. So you can do... It's very, very stupid, but that was, like, extremely standard for the day. It's a terrible design, honestly. But it's one of those things where nobody changed it because that's what everybody did. Even Ultima Underworld had that, where if you ran at a wall, you would just take damage.
No.
I just realized. Hold up. What if we go... Probably fill this up, huh? Maybe? Might just be full already. Full. Okay.
No.
God, that's good. It's so good.
No.
No. Yeah, for whatever reason, that was a bog standard decision. Is that if you walked into a wall, you would take damage. So what are we missing? missing? Okay, I haven't been able to interact with any of those. Okay. I have a wild idea. I just want to see what happens anyway. Okay, yeah, we all... Wait, do we all die? We do not all die. What the fuck? Oh, it just teleported us back up? Oh, that sucks. Oh! Oh my god, because it's real time. I was like, why did we not heal? We're supposed to heal when we rest. I did see that. Oh my god. That is both a really cool choice, that it's still real time, and also a really awful choice because... like... another thing we should actually check, I maybe should have looked beforehand. When we fall like that, I'm wondering if we'd actually hurt our legs. Because a thing in this game is that you can actually fall, like, you can actually take damage on a specific location, and it'll turn red. You can see why this inspired Ultima Underworld, right? And a lot of the, like, the more, like... God, what am I trying to think of? Like, simulation kind of games later. Okay, it didn't look like we specifically hurt our legs that time. But I'd just check. Also still hearing things walk around. I want to see what happens when we die. The end. Does it kick us out to DOS? No, restart this game. Game loaded, ready to play. Oh! Oh, wow. That's nice. That's good. It even just continues. That's some smart design that not a lot of games did before the 90s, especially, or in the 90s even. It's definitely a very forward-thinking game. It's a game that feels like it came out more than a few years after when it actually did. We're missing a key, though. Where are we? What have we not looked at? Just to make sure. We did pick up a rock for some reason. Huh. Immersive sim was the thing I was looking for, by the way. I realized. Nothing on that. Same as before. And this is where we're just stuck, huh? No key. Not seeing anything on the wall. Right, of course. Did we even go down this way, actually? Oh yeah, because that was where the mummy was. Fought that thing. Definitely not going up a stair. And all the way down here. Just make sure there's nothing on the wall. All looks the same. Huh. I'm not going to spend forever on this. Because it's certainly, it's an RPG. We could be here for a while. Toss, toss, toss. Hey, Egrets, good to see you. I think we get a basic understanding of how this all goes. Like, it's neat. There's some interactability with, like, hidden objects on the walls, which some other games had done already, but this is doing a really, really good job of it, and really early. Burnt out. Okay. So that one. Ah, that's so good. God, that's like honestly fantastic. This, you can really feel like God doing that. Things like that are, oh, this is such a blueprint for Ultima Underworld and what happened later on, especially when you hear like in interviews them talking about like, yeah, this really inspired us. And I'm like, yeah, I could see, having played Ultima Underworld and System Shock very recently, oh, it's, the lineage is just like straight line. Huh. Like, we're hearing a noise in here. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's the key. It's not about the noise. There's just, that was really hidden. Wow. I am hearing a monster walk around, though. I did give ammo. Hey, wait a minute. There we go. Okay. Dang, nice hit. Yeah, this game is very rad. It being, again, like, for anybody that wasn't here earlier, it's the first paper doll, as they call it, which is kind of the basis of, God, like, almost every RPG since, where you get, you know, this little doll of your character that you dress up to show where all of the equipment is. Really good innovation for the time. No question.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
I'm waiting for one of those to be poison.
Nope.
Still fine. Anti-magic and anti-fire is interesting. Ooh, all right. Let's solve this puzzle room. That one also does the first one. Oh, it's hard to see with the light getting low. I wonder if I should just change... Let's change to a real torch. Huh. Interesting. Because, yeah. And now... Oh god, my stupid streamer brain. Thinking too much about where to rank this and stuff, too. You can't expect me to solve this puzzle also. This very easy baby puzzle. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so this is supposed to be real talk. Yeah, it just walks towards us. I just kind of want to watch this. That's cool. Right, can't wait because she's in the back. A pretty rough combat system, but it's still really neat for the time. Honestly, satisfying enough. I'm okay with it. That's a lot of friends. Donk. Huh. Well, for now, it's a little bit. One last smash for the road. Yeah, it's genuinely impressive. Yeah, absolutely. turned around there for a second. Let's save it here, just in case I want to come back another time. And we'll leave that as a quick look at Dungeon Master. It did get a sequel eventually. There is a Dungeon Master 2 from FTL Games, which was then at that point picked up by Interplay, because they realized, wait a minute, hold up. Oh, it's Dungeon... Okay, it's Dungeon Master 2 that has the auto map. Have I ever watched the Motherville demos? I haven't, but I know of it. I probably should. Alright, so where are we putting up Dungeon Master? I'm gonna say it's better than The Lion King. You know, I think it might be better than that. I think it's even better than Ken's Labyrinth. Let's go up a little more. It doesn't have, like, it's got some of the old school design problems. Like, I do think that the running into walls, while funny a few times, is kind of obnoxious, ultimately, right? Like, you don't want to be doing that. You don't want to be fighting, like, trying to walk forward and accidentally pressing too many times, and then, like, oh good, I knocked myself unconscious, or whatever. Like, that's... It's goofy, and it's kind of funny for a moment, but then it very quickly becomes old. Things like that. Little bit of pixel hunt, like that, picking up that key was kind of obnoxious. Obviously not a lot of music or anything. But the transition opening, just like hitting enter and then it just being the dungeon is really cool. The paper doll system, like the real-time combat, being able to throw items and stuff is really, really interesting. Obviously a huge inspiration for immersive sims later on. Like, you can just feel it when you're playing the game. Because it's so quick and easy to get into. Like, it feels light on the RPG, but big on the rest of it. Like, all the real-time kind of aspects. I have to imagine when you're playing that for the first time in '89, that's like a light bulb going off. Like, holy shit, wait, what if it's not turn-based? What if you're just, like, going around doing things? Had to be a big moment. There's a lot of cool games here. It's not as cool as Ultima Underworld. It's just not. Like, yeah, it inspired it, but a lot of it's still very rooted in the, like, traditional RPG kind of aspects of the day. Certainly one of those games where you have to... I'm looking deep into my own heart for where I want to rank this, but my own heart still says that I have to give a little bit of props for the things that it did before other people did, right? Like, for its influence rather than how it feels to play now entirely. Although, you saw me pick it up and just kind of run with it. It wasn't that hard to do. It did play really nice and easy. It was quick and fast to just get into and start playing and have fun with. I enjoyed that right away. It's not a Ravenloft Strahd's possession, though. It's not an Ultima Underworld. I'd say it's not a Crescent Hawk's Inception. Maybe not even a Castles. But we're getting there. Definitely getting there. I think it's better than Absolute Pinball. I'd put it above that. That's hard to say, because man, I love Solar Winds, and Blood was neat. Out of This World is obviously a classic. Some really cool stuff here. This thing was awesome. Yeah, we're gonna put it right below Castles. Our new number 54, Dungeon Master. Hop into our next game. This one from Skennedy, S. Kennedy. Mr. Skennedy. It's Angst. Rahz's Revenge. From ManMachineGames in 1996. Published by Softkey. Which I feel like I should remember who did Softkey. Like, what some of their games were, rather. There's a couple of preview images, and it looks like an FPS. Which is either it's like a chasm and actually like surprisingly really good, or it's unbelievable dog shit. So let's find out. Oh! Oh, we're just in. Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm not trying to make any quick assumptions. What are the controls? Do you have any options for those? No? Okay. I mean, fair, I guess. Here, hold up. We have a menu. I do not have a menu. It does have, like, it feels like Doom mouse controls. So I can do that, I suppose. Oh, God. Oh, no. I have a lot of ammo. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, I shot it. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. Two. Well, oh, I do have other weapons. Oh, it's just so in the middle of the screen. What is this? What is this fountain? It uses the same ammo, huh? Wait. Why did it not... Okay, I pressed 1 a bunch of times to change it, and it didn't change, and then it did out of nowhere. So what is this fountain? 4 facets on a dildo with, okay, some gore. And wait, did I shoot a lady here too? This is a random other body. Are things even shooting me? Hi. I said hey or something. Okay, wait, was I shooting? What am I shooting? God, you can't even hold it down. You have to mash. it hey when I'm... Yes. Okay. Can I turn down the ball? Oh my god, I can't... The gun's in front of this. Well, at least we can shred. Wait, what? That was a save. Where are options? I can't fucking see. No. Quick save. Yes? Okay. Fine. Is this... Like, this thing has a red cross on it, so does it heal me? It doesn't... Music is very loud. Wait, I picked up that robot head. Upgrade robot. Wait. Hold up. Press M to send robot. What? What? But... Can we look down? Okay, we can crouch. Oh, I can look down. Okay. Oh, but it immediately resets. Sure. Did they fall in the hole? Can I fall in the hole? Should I fall in the hole? What the fuck is this? Okay, that also hurts me, sure. Shoot it here. Corpse spawns all the way back here. Yeah, sure, why not? Look at these sprites and stuff. Look at that. What is this? Honestly, the one that I really want to look at is this thing. Is it like wearing a Jason-esque hockey mask that's like stretched or something? Oh, look at the... Like, it's got like an outline. Like, it's like a sketched, very, very hastily, like, sketched outline. Same engine as Hurl. Thanks, Kennedy. Hey, it's the person that requested it. Why? I mean... what? 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 Okay. Garbage. Okay. Thank you for requesting this, by the way. This thing is... Oh, it's super fucking trash. Wow. That would almost be a cool art style, but it doesn't match up with a lot of the robots and the actual backgrounds. Like these, this kind of like hand-drawn look is neat. It's just, it's nowhere else. I mean, I guess here, sure. Oh, it looks so bad though on that. Like, in some way that's almost neat, but then it doesn't match with, like, some of the enemies that are walking around. And it doesn't match with the tile work and stuff for sure. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, this is just nauseating to look at. Why am I, like, hitching? Look at this. What? Is there some geometry I'm glitching on? It's like there's stairs, but there's no stairs. It was only for a second. Yeah, oh. It's like, does our character have hiccups? This music, you gotta give it to him. Oh, whoa, that was a weapon! Oh, they fucked this one up, because that's like a harpoon gun, but it actually looks like it doesn't look like it's going out, it looks like it's going up, right? It still uses the same ammo! Can I hurt myself in my own explosion? I can't tell, because, wait. What's stopping me from I can't walk over this corpse? Is that what it is? Nope. Huh. Those corpses, totally fine. There's just one ammo pool for all your ammo. On something? Am I supposed to... I guess I'm... Yes? This is a new area. Okay. Oh, God. So it doesn't have, like... Oh, God. Is that a dinosaur? Yes. A dinosaur... It's kind of got, you know... If it wasn't such a pile of shit... Dinosaurs riding dinosaurs with Gatling guns is anesthetic. Holy shit, it's a fucking mech warrior model. What is this? It totally, yeah. Metal Gear. Look at this, it's just a bar. Everything else has at least an attempt to look like it has depth, but the depot thing is just like text. Yeah, how do I send robot? I'd like to send robot. They take a very inconsistent amount of ammo to kill. Whoa! Oh! Yo, what the fuck is this? Is this fog? I think it's fog. I think you're right. Is that a white flag that I'm... Get his ass. Holy shit, that's way more effective than the guns. Oh my god, that's so much better than the guns. Yo, wait. Hi. Yeah, giving you a surrender flag to melee with is kind of amazing. Oh, I got this. What was that? Okay, apparently I have no ammo for it. Because you can spam it so much faster than the guns. The melee, the fucking surrender flag is the best weapon in the game. How do I don't even know how to interact with these. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I'm supposed to. Yes! Oh, this thing rules! It does not rule. Okay. Wait, I did turn that off. I just can't turn it back on again? What is the point of this game? What are we supposed to be doing? How did I gain health back? This thing's... I'm getting into this. Yo, it's just climbing higher and higher up the rankings, let me tell ya. Is this a thing I should be looking up? Those things actually are pretty rough. Whoa, that like... Oh my god. There's a couple of spots on the ground there that are not good. How do I switch to the melee? Okay, I do want to see what this thing looks like. Wait, what? I went to 0 ammo immediately. I thought we had ammo. What? Didn't we just pick up ammo? You can just stun lock a ton of enemies with this thing. Aggressively surrender. Oh, I thought we ran out of music entirely, which would have been amazing. Damn. Oh shit. No. Still alive. I have no idea where to go. Oh, this level is an absolute maze. Wait. Was that... What? So I walked over to that thing, and it sent me to a menu like I'd finished, like I'd restarted the game? And then I spawned in dead. No. No give up. Wait. It just spawns you at 0 health? I keep on thinking I'm ready to rank this thing and that I want to, like, just go ahead, but... Am I now invincible? I think that answer is yes. No, sir! I do not want to die. Thank you. Exactly, Andatari. You ever just say, no, sir, to death? Because I do. I'm Angst, man. Rahz? I think we're Rahz. Because it's Rahz's revenge. So we've got to be Rahz, right? Are we trying to shut these off? Maybe? Oh, look at this swimming animation. God. Oh. It's so slow because of it. It's so slow. Why? Every decision in this game is why. Okay, that's our run. Okay. Hold up. The music changed when we went under the bridge again. I got this light is getting real bad on my face. Man. Oh, man. I can just turn it on or off when I want to. There's no controls for this. I have no idea what we need to do. Like, do we need to jump? Can I jump? Alt, wait. Oh, Alt is look button. Okay. Instead of using, like... Because I think that I might be stuck in here. I don't know that they accounted for you falling in the water. I'm raising the white flag, but then I'm raising it again, and lowering it again, and raising it again, and lowering it again, crushing your soft skull. In extremely quick fashion. There's no way out of this. That is the look up, by the way. If I press look up, it does that. Yeah, there's no way out of this. You fall in the water, you're hacked. That's it, you're done. Games are art. Games are good. Games are fun. I love games. Yeah, I think that's a jump button. Actually, I think that's our jump, but it just wiggles when we're in the water. There's nowhere to go. That's our crouch, so it would make sense. That's end, so home makes sense as our jump, and it does jiggle, but... Oh, you can just pick any level from the beginning. Let's go to the insula. What? No, I refuse to give up. No, I refuse to give up. Okay. So end crouches, home does... Wait. Oh my god. So, when I press home... Wait. No, now it's jumping. What? It wasn't doing anything, and then I had to crouch and do, like, Luigi jumps. Like Super Mario 2, like, crouch to jump. To actually jump. Okay, yes, I give up. What? And it just starts me here. But that's... How does that not give up? The music just stops. Oh. Oh, we don't have any weapons? We can go to the last level, but it gives us no weapons. Okay. Oh. What about... I want to see... Dang. I wanted to see about firing that one that we found in the first level. Maybe we can just run to it. Oh god. Whenever you crawl in or out of water, it restarts the music. Just like going under the bridge in that other level. I need to stop playing this, but it's compelling. Oh my god. So this game is a little easy to break. But it does have Dino Gatling. And who's to say if it's good or bad? Go away. Sir, I'm gonna ask you to fuck off so I can leave and explore more of this game. Sir. Okay, last time we had 2,500 ammo when we started. This time we have 500. I would like to know about sending robot again, too. I was gonna say that the enemies don't have hit detection. But they actually kinda do. Oh my god, die. Upgrade robot. Enter. Press M to send robot. Okay. So if we send robot, how do we send robot? M? Okay, so it fights for us, but also because we send it, it floats in the air, so the minute it moves, it falls and dies. I think. Well, I want to... Fuck this. I want to see about what that weapon is. I'm just wasting ammo shooting. So good. Truly a game of all time. We don't this way? Uh-oh. Oh yeah, no, you cannot hold fire. You have to mash. Yeah, it's, Alright. Well, I wanted to see that weapon, but you know what? I think I'm good. Probably been good for a little while, but oh boy, I'm done now. Almost as in a this was 1996 supposedly, although that says 97. Okay, also, I need to read the synopsis for this game in my launch box, which is, in this game, the player controls Werner Mueller, so Werner Mueller, I'm sure, working as a sys-op at the GIC headquarters in Futura City. One night, heavy explosions wake him unpleasantly from his sleep. He steps outside to see what happened, only to find himself in the middle of a deadly fight. Angst, Rahz's Revenge, is a traditional first-person shooter in the legacy of Doom. The player walks through the levels and uses ranged weapons to shoot at enemies. The game has a steampunk setting in the style of Jules Verne. Angst, Rahz's Revenge, and its steampunk setting. Where are we gonna rank that? Here, actually, let's see if I can play. We can play the music, can't we? Without turning it on? We should be able to. There we go. Maybe? Dang. Okay, listen, I got to. It's like the one... It's the one thing this game does kind of have going for it. Like, you know, for a 96 DOS game, this is pretty good music. Yo, Gibbon. Oh, that's why. I finally started playing the game. Music. This kind of has the aesthetics, in some ways, of Chasm the Rift. But that is honestly a massive insult to Chasm the Rift, and I probably shouldn't say it. Let's go down slightly. Maybe slightly more. So, we have an interesting conundrum with this game. So it's better than the Fortress of Dr. Radiaki. Because the song has to be straight up better than some of these entire games at the bottom. Yeah. Exactly. So for a couple things. It's better than the Fortress of Dr. Radiaki. It plays about the same, actually probably worse in a lot of ways, but it has music that's kind of okay, and the aesthetic of Angst, Rahz's Revenge, is mechs, dinosaurs riding dinosaurs with Gatling arms, and the aesthetic of the Fortress of Dr. Radiaki is racism. So it's better than that. I think for the same reasons it's better. Like, the aesthetic of this thing is trash, but it's a very fun trash. And in that way, I want to put it higher. It's earnest, yes. It thinks that this is rad as fuck. And it would be if it worked. But it don't work. I think it's better than Bloodwings. So that means it's better than Hurl. They said it's a sister game, the one that's in the same engine. Jesus Christ. I have to know. What else did Softkey do? Did they do Hurl? Is this published by the Hurl people? I should rate the game, or close to it, and I need to know. Softkey is like, it's hitting something in my head where I'm like, I know that name. World Hockey 95, Golf Pro, Mag Racer, The Suit, Wrath of Earth? Nah, I don't know any of these. Yeah, Softkey is the publisher of this, not the developer. Yeah, I think that it's gotta be the shovelware company, right? God, and they bought the learning company. They bought the learning company and MECC. Yeah, like Softkey's a big name. How did they do this? Yeah, like Dino Park Tycoon is one that they did. Oh my god. Okay, I was right. Yeah. Wow. Okay, well, that's... Huh. They did not discriminate. I'd rather play this... This thing is a broken pile of shit, and yet I'd still rather play it than so many of these, because it has so much heart. It's like AJ's Quest. AJ's Quest is unbelievable, unmitigated garbage, but it's done by like a 12-year-old, and it's really earnest, and this has the same energy. It's gotta keep going up. Listen to this music. It's got to. It's just going. Would I rather play this than Alf the First Adventure? Yes. Yes, I'd rather play this. This thing's interesting. It's terrible. It's beyond terrible. Doesn't deserve this ranking in some ways, but in other ways it does. I'd rather play this than Blues Brothers. Although this is about as high as it goes. It probably shouldn't be this high, but like, Zorro and Blues Brothers are broken in their own ways, but they're also just miserable to play in a way that's like, uninteresting. This thing is pure interesting. Better than Cool World. Alright, you gigantic pile of garbage that I kinda love. I might need to finish playing this thing. This is some of the best garbage I've played. Absolutely. God, actually, does it go over Johnny Bazooka Tone? Hold up. This thing is so... It can't go much higher. It can't go much higher. I can't do this. It's not a top 200 game. I refuse to do that. I promise you that. I will not do that. But I'd rather play it than Beethoven second, or Johnny Bazooka Tone. Spud's a thing. I think it's below Spud. Spud is also kind of compelling in some weird ways. Angst! Razz's Revenge. Thank you, S. Kennedy. Sometimes you get a garbage game, and yet also it's pure joy. New top 205 game. Angst. Damn. Okay. Next up, we have Walking Sponge's request for this month. In Typosofts. Hold up. Sumo Wrestling. And this is a 99 freeware release. What are those two fat guys doing? How did you find this, Sponge, if you're still here? Turn that down a little. Demo mode. I am pressing keys to exit. It's not ending key, it's specifically escape. Let's exit? Look at our options first. Control keyboard. Control joystick. Okay. Fair enough. 3 skill levels. Let's go 1. Oh. I think I mashed through that. Okay, so space will slap? Is that the only move that we have? If I, like, hit control or something? Whoa! What was that? So that escape pauses. Well, we're stuck on each other. This feels like a Flash game. Okay, well, I guess it gives me time to see if there's other buttons. There's like a... Very quietly? What is that? Oh, you can just hold space to just keep slapping, apparently. Okay, I'll just hit... Oh, that's actually a good question about the stamina. I should have checked. I hit escape to just get out of it. Why is that happening? What is that, like, big bar that... Like, arrow that comes near them? I won! I think. Versus... What's the difference between exhibition and versus? Oh! Oh, you have to have 2 players. Gotcha. least it lets you hold the slap. So I don't have to mash, but there's one button. It's one button and moving. Trying to see if I can run out of stamina like you were saying, Ghidorah. Or get the computer to. They walked out. I think that's about the things that you can do in this game. Yeah, there's just zero challenge to this because you just walk forward and slap them. I guess we did have the skill levels. Okay, what if we just... Can we leave? Okay, escape goes all the way out, sure. Hey, I'm literally, like, here, Loon. Up at the skill level 3. It is. Okay, I guess that I lose if I just do that sometimes. Yeah, no, this is skill level 3. But yeah, that's me pressing 2 buttons and just holding them. Still doing the same thing. Yeah, I'd have to move slightly at the end. Because when he gets exhausted, he shifts down slightly. Alright, we've exhausted that one. There are times when... I like finding good in bad games. I don't like to just, like, rag on a game as being trash, right? This one had, a lot of color schemes you could pick for your sumo wrestler. The actual, like, little character model sprites were kind of fun. There was some cool sprites, I guess. It had more sumo than most of them, yep. 2-player with all the moving around may actually be okay. It would be better, I think, yeah. Yeah, you could probably do more with it with 2 players. But even then, it's still like... This is a 10-minute game. This is a... Quick! Miss Smith isn't looking while we're in computer science class. You got that game that we found that was just, like, lurking around in the hard drive? Yeah, we can play that for 5 minutes before the end of class. It's that. It's that. Very much, this feels very much like a Newgrounds Fat Flash game. And not a good one. God, here's the thing. We're kind of in the right spot for it. The music, it sucks, but it's not so abrasive that I absolutely hate it. Like, the starting screen was kind of bad. But it got a little bit better after that. Like, it wasn't super discordant most of the time. The sprite work is actually kind of cool. I could see having a little bit of fun with a competitor. And the controls work. That's already better than, like, Cool World or Johnny Bazooka Tone. Like, that's already just better. It's not actively painful. There's a later 2002 release? Huh. Yeah, like, there's a lot of pretty decent audience figures, and the little sumos themselves look neat. They have, good animation to them for the most part. Like, for what it is, very little, but... like, it's better than fucking Beethoven's Second. Here's the question. Does it go any higher than that? Honestly, maybe a little. It's better than... oh god, is it better than Angst, Razz's Revenge? I had a blast at that thing. Not for good reasons, obviously, but I did. It's just, I think that this might just be the exact same spot that it goes. It's certainly not better. It's not better than Tech War. Okay, listen, I know I keep saying it. Tech War is... it has redeemable features. Well, God, it has so much garbage too, though. Tech War is kind of like Angst, honestly. Kind of thinking Gauntlet is almost how this feels, in some ways. Although this looks better than Gauntlet. Which, God, that's depressing to say. And before anybody gets mad at me, the Gauntlet for PC is not the Gauntlet in arcade. What was Battle Beyond? I just want to refresh myself on that one. Oh, yeah, okay. That was like space fighting sim thing. As I'm thinking about it, this is better than Gauntlet. Like, I can't hate it too much for being a very, very bare bones kind of game. It's meant to be 2 players, screw around with your friends when you're 12 for like 20, 30 minutes. And I would have had fun with that. I wouldn't have had a lot of fun with that. But I think that it deserves more than Lethal Tender or Tech War, Mega Man 3, or Gauntlet. Yes, arcade quality Gauntlet would go a lot higher. That is not arcade quality Gauntlet. But we are on to our next game. And I had said earlier, this is our last request. This one's from Comet. I had said earlier that I don't want to do too many games that are like past. Like, I don't want to do games that are like the 2002 release, right? Because I don't want to do a game that is set up to be like a throwback. Like, people are still making NES games. That doesn't really make sense for us to do. Like, if somebody makes a modern DOS game, I don't really want to rank that. It doesn't feel in the spirit of this thing. But I said the hard cutoff is like 2000 is probably where I'm going to cut it off. But I think that this game is an exception. Because it wasn't actually made in 2000. It's SimCity 2000. I spent so much time in this game when I was a kid. And I was terrible at it. And I'm gonna be terrible at it now. That's the spirit. I mean, the sim games are really, really fun to play, but from a modern perspective, because we've played a couple, like Sim Earth, they're really hard to control. Reticulating splines. God, that's... I almost need a second hit of that. Turn this up a little bit. The new city. Start in 1900? Sure. Miss Sims Advanced Generation Class. Yeah, you had layers. Yeah. Centering tool. Power plant needed. Oh god, okay. See, like, there's automatic things that you start doing because it looks kind of modern enough. Like using a mouse wheel. And then you're like, wait, no, that's not how you zoom in. What am I doing? Can't do that. That's dense industrial. God, where is power plant again? That's power lines. Alt P, okay. Let's pause for a moment. So we've got our pipes. That's our shipyard. We got dense commercial, dense industrial, dense residential, sign tools, query tools, centering tool, yeah. Can look at the whole map, our population, okay. Oh, right, I forgot you can actually see the cities around you. Yes, right. Light click does do that. You're right. Or hold. That's what it was. It's the hold. Thank you. Yes, there's the second mode on the icons. We want our power plant. Let's put it out over here. We got roads, we got tunnels. We can demolish, we can plant trees. All right, let's get some dense industrial zoning going. I keep on wanting to mouse wheel this, which is honestly, in a lot of ways, I'd say that that's a testament to this game, that it makes you feel like you can do that. If that makes sense. What? Did I... Dang, music. Citizens demand road and rail. Nope, wait. Don't have citizens. How do I rezone that again? Sure, let's do that. Got so much money, let's cut back on transportation funding. Yeah, we'll be fine. I do have potential citizens. I need to put down some residential for them. Here, we'll just zone a big area. Why not? Hey, Ryudo! Good to see you. Hopefully you're having a good day. I need more industrial right now, I want. Do we need a rail? Been so long. There's not much of a tutorial in this thing, either. Make sure that we have a way to get to the rail yard, sure. Yeah, I think there is a tutorial in the SNES version, but I don't think there was one here. Oh god. Right. Sure. I do love these guys too. All your different advisors. Proud to report, crime's at an all-time low with no citizens. Wasn't there a way to, like, I thought that if power was going...
Who is the spiciest
Yo!
meme lord?
Thank you, Freighter
You can't
5.
cut back on funding. You will regret this.
God, I will. I always regretted it. For some reason, I felt like you could actually, as long as you had buildings touching, that you didn't need to... have the power lines like that? Maybe I'm wrong? Alright, we have demand for residential, or for residential and industrial. I want more industrial shit. Oh yeah, neat. Forgot about that. It goes through buildings but not empty zones. Yeah, I think you're right, because it's overwriting it now. I thought that you could zone it and then it would be fine, but I guess that I was wrong. It's been so long. It's been so long. Ah, property tax is starting to come up. There we go. Got some light industrial on these hills. Nope, fuck. No, that's fine. We'll do this then. God, I forgot that you could just do that with the schools and industrial, yeah. I always liked to do it where they were somewhat nearby, though. Nope, fuck. That's a little more than I meant to do. There, you got some parks. Perfect. Nobody wants light residential, huh? That's not how I've seen cities work. Oh, you're right. They do need power. Thought that I had powered over to that. September 1905. New cities really on the rise. Let's get... Oh, do I need to flatten that to go? Let me see. God, I forget how the terrain options work on this. It's been so long. It's gotta be on the demolish, right? Yes. Okay. Simple. That won't cost me $1 billion. Don't worry, I'm doing fine on money. Obviously. Definitely. I might need to do some pipes, actually, too. And I'm thinking we're gonna start borrowing. Oh, whoa. I mashed a little too hard. Oh, yeah, porn and corn. Corn was a thing in Sim Farm, I remember. Does not seem to be working. Yeah, no. Can't seem to get it. I don't know if you have to press something beforehand, though. It's been a while. Okay, right. So, water pump. Power pumps will generate water for your city. The amount that produces increases the next standing water. Okay. Which also means I fucked up because our water's all the way over here. Get a real big sippy. I mean, we do have that puddle over here, but I did actually pave over it a bit, like a dummy. See what I can do. Okay, yeah, and I need more water pumps to actually go further. No, that works. Okay. There was no water nearby, they're just less efficient. Yeah. But it would have been nice to be near the water. I'm gonna put some pumps on this side. Connect? Weird. Fuck. Oh, that is so hard to see. Where is that one? What is that one? I don't even know where I clicked there. Huh. It's doing a thing. It's on that tilt, sure. Are we sure that they work without water next to them? Because that sure doesn't seem to be working. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. It's fine. Obviously, you're wrong, and there's, I just needed to put water down there. That's what I was doing. Okay, they're still not working, though. Oh, well. Maybe? There we go. There we go. Okay. Although now this one... Now this one's not pumping? The fuck? What are you doing? Yeah, we need cops. Citizens don't know what they need. Okay, I guess I'll punish you with having police. Cops right next to the school. Good old modern city design, right? Make it simple. game's water system is weird. If your pumps cannot provide water for the entire city, it'll not flow from individual pumps, but flow from the center of the map outward until it runs out. Okay, right. Yeah, it's been so long. In other words, what I need is more pumps. And also, fire protection. Okay, how do I get a loan again? Steel mining. The loans and bond payments. Yeah. Oh, there, right here. There we go. Issue bond. Right? Yes, okay. Like I said, it's been a hot minute. God, this game is fun, though. Oh, nope. I wish there was an easy undo. Oh, boy. Huh. Does not like that side. How about we go ahead and... Sure. Can't have the power lines going over the road. Fine. Shh, you're fine. Right? Wait, why are you not fine? There. Yeah, the scenarios are a lot of fun too. There's a few of them that are pretty rough. Do some similar stuff with Sim Earth. Okay. Uh-oh. Hurricane warning. That's not great. Interesting considering we're very inland from the looks of our kind of area here. Okay. They've demanded fire protection and now they have it. Shoot. Uh-oh. What did I demolish by accident? Something. It'll be fine. honestly, we should also set this up. It's fine, don't worry about it, it's fine. This is what we meant to do this, it's okay. Nope, not. Cool. Maybe I'll just leave that. Maybe we just have a cliff here. It's getting expensive trying to do that. God, right. That's gonna be a pain to go across. Can I connect those in any way that matters? I don't think I can. Although it seems like those are connected, otherwise they should have the sign that they're not, right? Like that! Yeah, the bulldozer and stuff could maybe be a little more precise, for sure. Incredible. Tough engineering problem getting power over hill. It is 1909. I'll give him a little slack. Honestly, it's 1909 and we have a city that's full of water and power. I think it's full of water. Is it full of water? It might be. Maybe not. I remembered really not liking the way that water worked in this game. I have never played Workers and Resources, no. Oh, our pumps... When we were leveling things, our pumps blew up. Shut up. Give me another bond. It's fine. Cities do this. It's hard, like, not being able to see under roads for the pipes. It's always like, am I doing that right? I don't know, maybe. Water shortage reported. Trying to fix that. In fact, if we just do there. Whoa! We wanted to level one thing! What? Game? Excuse me? Hello? I disagree with that. Well, unfortunately. It is 1910. That is when they attacked. Why am I hearing fire? I don't see fire anywhere. Feels like the monster's better rendered than the rest of the game. A lot of the times, yeah, I kind of feel like it was too. It always looked like that for sure. It was so cool to be able to do this, though. Like, you can just look at any, like, okay, oh, that's a condominium. Like, oh, a small office building. Oh, a shopping center. Right next to this alien. our chemical processing and our commercially zoned trees. Okay, where is this fire? Ah, where the plane crash happened, sure. This has got to just go out on their own, right? How about... Okay, that's funny. What if I lower the train enough? There we go. Oh, I don't have any more money. Hold up. Don't worry, I've budgeted for this. Shit. Yeah, why don't firefighters just dig a hole until there's water? Right? Right? Oh yeah, when this came out, the graphics felt so good. Also, Nunu City's kind of fucked. We've fucked Nunu City real bad. It's okay, we just have the eternally burning fire pit over here, next to our city, that's been somewhat leveled by an alien. And definitely not at all by myself. They're actually building bigger buildings while this is happening? What is going on? Ah, it's abandoned. Sure, now that makes more sense, yes. You started with the original? Yeah, I played SimCity 1 on the NES back in the day a little bit. And then PC. I had a lot of fun with the original SimCity. I think that I played probably about the same of both. I really had problems. I was young when this came out, right? Like, I was 8 when this came out. Which means that I did not get the pipes. And even now, the piping is like, it's weird. It follows some strange rules. I remember my school had Sim Tower, which we have not yet ranked. We'll have to do that later. So does this city last for the next year? I'm curious. Oh, they're like cut off. There's a fun one for this. If you clump enough wind turbines together, the crime rate skyrockets because the cops can't get to the middle turbines. Those turbine thieves, man. Gotta watch out for turbine bandits. I've lived in cities. I know. Turbines. Always the shadiest part of town. Well, yeah, they're big. They provide lots of shade. SimCity. SimCity 2000, Grim. Okay, we're gonna have year end soon. Oh yeah, we're just constantly losing money now. We're totally fucked. Also, there we go. So let's load a scenario. No, that city's totally dead. We threw in a UFO at it and it's a problem. Oh, Jesus. That's a really horrifying scenario. Dolesville. And Flint. I like that. I kind of like that they were really trying to, like, actually. These are very political games, honestly. Like, they try hard to be like, okay, like, I mean, Flint, Michigan, as a scenario. They're really trying to actually do some fun stuff, obviously, like, you know, aliens and things like that. But they are trying to be Sims and teach people, like, this is how cities should be run. And they take a lot of assumptions into that, but it's interesting. Nuclear meltdown. Huh. Previously unknown supervolcano erupts in downtown Portland. Oh no, these hoodlum barristers. Thousands of lawyers that descended on the Capitol lobby for one thing or another. Let's get them all. Oh man, look, they're partying! Oh god, there's a lot. There's some real parties going on. Goddamn. Right, arcologies. Holy shit. Yeah, maybe we can just let this happen for a moment. Give the people what they want, Godzilla. Go ahead, SimCity 2000. Give the people what they want. Hey man, you know, it's almost like if a lot of people hit the streets, the police just wouldn't be able to do anything about it, no matter how much money and stuff you pour into them. Huh. It's like there's only so much you could do to stop the people if they had a will to do something. Like, party really hard. It was a little slow. You know what? I might needed to up the clock cycles on this one. Yeah, it's been chugging a little bit, and I think that it just needed to have a bit more juice. Now it's a lot smoother. Like, clicking things was getting hard, although... Not the most responsive game, honestly. Like, I have to click multiple times a lot of times to get things to work, because it's doing too many things at once you start having this. Let's just enjoy this for a moment while we pull up our list and decide to rank SimCity. Wow, that's crazy. SimCity 2000. Where do we put this? It's obviously better than Dino Park Tycoon. Although it's similar vein, and I did really like it. Wow, cool city. It's Washington, D.C. Good to see you, boys. We gave the people what we wanted. Dino Park Tycoon is kind of a nothing burger to you. Oh, that's not fair. I like Dino Park Tycoon. But it's definitely... This is a lot more involved. Where did we... Yeah, there's SimEarth. This is a lot cleaner than SimEarth. And it's got a little more focus and stuff. It does still, like, randomly chug in some weird ways, even when I really crank the clock cycles on it. Like, leveling things and stuff like that is a little bit, I have a lot of nostalgia for Dino Park, too, yeah. Like, it sometimes chugs, it sometimes is a little unresponsive. It's got, like, some problems of all these riots all over Washington, D.C. But, like, when we tried to level a small part, right, like a tiny patch, I wanted to raise down one block. I wanted to lower it down. And it blew up like 5 city blocks. And pulled all this water up and it's like, what the fuck? And it does that sometimes. Like, there's some things like that where some of the tools to just, like, make things level or get, like, your electricity to go across stuff. Like, there's gaps and things that it's... You gotta figure out, like, weird little workarounds to deal with terrain, because it just doesn't work right, or the way that you'd think sometimes. But it's still got, like, a ton of charm. Obviously, like, being able to see what all the buildings are and look in on them, all the cool scenarios are a lot of fun. This looks like I set fire to an anthill. This looks like the people set fire to an anthill. And that no one could stop them, because there's too many of them. SimAnt, love that shit. I never really played SimAnt. I played a lot of Sim Tower. And Sim Farm, I had at home. I think that was the only Sim game that I actually had at home. In any case, I like this more than SimEarth, because I think it's a lot clearer what a lot of your stuff is. And I do think that there's some cool things. Like, some of the piping is weird and the way it works isn't great. So there's definitely still some issues. So as much as I like this game, I don't think it's, like, a top game. You were talking about Dino Park Tycoon is not quite holding up. It is 98. It's not, like, the highest rated thing on here. It's good. It has some issues. I never played Simcopter, no. Okay, let's enjoy this all over again while we rank this. Oh, load scenario. Oh, there we go. Alright, one last time. Let's leave that there. On focus on something. Randomly. Although, let's make sure the speed is appropriate. Definitely worse than Monkey Island. See, I don't know about that. I didn't love Secret of Monkey Island all that much in some ways. It's definitely better than Incredible Machine. That's a cool game, but it's no SimCity 2000. I think that I have to have it above Incredible Machine. It's got some jams. It honestly, like, in terms of detail of the city and the graphics and stuff, it's incredible. This is 94. Like, all of its aesthetics are really cool, and it's got a lot of depth to it. Yet it's generally pretty easy to get into. It's a very, very well-designed, smart game in that way. It's got a great mix of fun and, like, the education kind of side things they want. Oh, geez, you thought it was a little later than that. Yeah, no, it's 94. Yeah, to put this in perspective, this game is, like, old. I'd rather play this, putting it above Monkey Island, sorry. I don't think I'd rate it above Celtic Tales, Baylor of the Evil Eye. I really liked that game. That game was rad. Not sure I'd put it over Incredible Machine 2 either. Probably not Monkey Island 2. I did like Monkey Island 2 more. I like Monkey Island, but it's just... It's funny, everybody really loved insult fighting, and I found it really frustrating because you had to keep doing the same thing over and over, trying to randomly get the one thing to pop. Like, I had to do it like a dozen times to get a new one, and it was really frustrating. There's something just so relaxing about watching this. A small reminder of what a few rioters could do. SimCity 2000. Top 40 DOS game. For now. hell of a thing. Like I said, it does have some problems, like, honestly, some of the chugging, some of the ways that, like, pipes and stuff just don't work the way that you would think it would. Like, there's some awkwardness to how you have to do things. Some of the, like, terrain leveling and stuff is really weird. I would say that generally SimCity is not that much of my kind of game. I tend to play these for a little while, build a little city, and then go, like, I play for like a couple hours, and then I go, yeah, that was cool. And then I call in an alien and blow it all up and laugh and am done. I don't need like the really, really hard scenario stuff for these. I'm like, it's not. It's fun to tool around in for a little while, but that's not like generally my jam. But it's such a great example of that even though it's not really my style of game, it still overcomes that because it's got so much fun to it. Like, everybody immediately knows the, like, you'll pay for this, right? Like, it's iconic in a lot of ways. Yeah, when Lake Superior flooded your city, you knew it was a great city planner. Exactly. And finally, all the important parts of Washington are gone. So thanks for watching a little bit of this today. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, you can't cut back on funding. You'll regret this. It's so good. It's got a lot of character for being a city planner, right? Like, it's willing to be both educational in a way and like have some statements on how to build cities and also have fun with it. And it's a really fine line that it walks, and it manages to do it. And that's really impressive for SimCity. I've always admired SimCity for trying to do that. Like, it's got big ideas for the game series. It's really tragic what's happened to it, honestly. But thank you all for being here. It was a lot of fun. I will be back, not next Monday, because I'm going on vacation, starting Saturdays when I'm leaving, but I might need to take Friday off just to get ready. So we'll see. I will be back tomorrow for sure with a little more Heroes of Might and Magic. I really appreciate you stopping in. If you like the stream, those follows mean a lot. Remember, you can always check out all the DOScider list by going to DOScider.neocities.org or looking at the VOD playlist there. And if you're a sub or a patron, you can stop on in. There is a special room in the Discord just for you where you can request a game a month for me to put it on here, as well as like lots of voting on roguelikes. When I come back, I want to go through a lot of my backlog stuff, and I want to give it over to the subs and patrons to like kind of decide what I want to do there, because there's tons of DOS games that we said that we wanted to see more of. There's like lots of RPGs and things that I've had, or like just a ton of games that I haven't fully finished or gone through and I want to check out again. So we'll take a look at those. And other than that, I will hopefully have a good night, and I'm going to take a break. I'm tired. I haven't eaten. I need to head out. So thank you for being here. I'm going to send you over to somebody else, though, so don't go away.